So I recently did a video called I'm Moving Out of Charlotte and Here's Why. And then after that, I did another video called Charlotte, the city of Charlotte has sold us out. And a lot of people, you know what I'm saying, like really looked at both of those videos, you know. In particular, the one called I'm Moving Out of Charlotte and Here's Why. Right now it's at 4,000 views and, you know, over 100 comments. And from what I'm reading, you know what I'm saying, and understanding that, you know, really there are a lot of people that agree with me, you know, that Charlotte has changed. And most of the people that agree with me, of course, are Charlotteans or people that lived here for long periods of time and have seen Charlotte just make a straight up drastic change throughout the course of the years. You understand? While others that disagree with me are the transplants. Of course, you know, they want things their way, you know, and they refuse to understand, regardless of how many videos I do, they refuse to understand just how the quality of life has changed for those that have been living in Charlotte for years, and it's just so unfair. Straight up. It really is. You know, I've heard people, you know, make comments in the comment section, you know, addressing me, you know, talking about, well, aren't you from New York? So what? You know, I don't have an opinion. I've been here for like a total of 9 years. So I don't have an opinion just because I'm from somewhere else. You understand? Like, truth is truth, regardless of where it comes from. I could be from Venezuela and moved to Charlotte and been here for a couple of years, and if I see something that's not right and I address it, just because I'm from Venezuela, you can't shut me up because of that. The truth of the matter is that at the end of the day, it's not just Charlotte. All of these southern cities weren't prepared for this massive influx of people coming to these southern states, these southern cities, in particular Charlotte, Raleigh, Durham area, Greensboro, Winston-Salem, Atlanta, Tampa, Houston, Dallas. They weren't prepared. And they didn't know just how much of a massive exodus that people were making out of New York City and California. And Chicago as well. And it's crazy, you know what I'm saying? Like, Charlotte definitely wasn't prepared, with the exception of housing. Like, if you're familiar with Still Creek, if you go down Still Creek Road, you'll see apartments on the left and the right hand side. The Berwick area, all in that area. Apartments. If they aren't built, they're in the process of building them now. So they have housing for people, but the traffic is, I'm going to try to explain to you all once again about the traffic. They're not widening the roads. Like right now, Still Creek Road should definitely be 2 lanes, going both ways, opposite of each other. 2 lanes. Right now, on 77 Clanton, because I said Clayton on the other video. Clanton Road, from Clanton Road. Thank you for correcting me. I forgot your name, you know what I'm saying? But the guy corrected me in the comment section of one of the videos. From Clanton Road on 77 all the way down to about Arrowwood Road, the highway just decreases in lanes. Like 77 regardless needs to be, straight up, this is my word, 77 needs to be from Huntersville, Lake Norman, all the way down to, like, when you get to, I say, Rock Hill, it needs to be at least about 6 to 7 lanes, straight up. And the point that I was trying to make is that it's traffic now. Eventually, it's going to get even worse because the DOT is not doing anything. For those that don't know what DOT means, it's Department of Transportation. They're not doing anything to correct the problem. That plain and simple. And I hear people in the comment section of the videos that I just mentioned, they're like, well, you know, I'm coming from New York and traffic is not as bad here. And I'm coming from Chicago and traffic is not as bad here. I'm coming from California and traffic is not as bad here. And I heard one charlatan, I read it, excuse me, in the comment section of my videos. She agreed with me. We're not concerned about where you came from. We're talking about what we're used to. And now that more people have migrated, there's over 100 people moving to Charlotte per day. Now that more people have migrated here, the highways are backed up and the back roads are. I live in the Still Creek area. You understand? So if 77 is backed up, I could take the back way, you know, like go down West Boulevard and then make a left. I forgot that street, but it'll take you behind the airport. Well, guess what? That's backed up now. So it's these little back roads that we used to be able to take that's backed up. And it's just horrible. And you can't hate the charlatans or the people that are native to this this area when they say we don't want Northerners here, we don't want Californians here, because it's too much. It's too much. It has definitely changed people's lives. And I hear it in the comment section. There's straight up, man, all these videos that I've done, there's one tone that I hear from these transplants, and all of them say the same damn thing. Not verbatim, but it's like, change is good, get over it. Well, guess what? You know how you all sound? Y'all sound like white people, white racist white people. There's a difference. White racist white people that say shit like this. Slavery was over 100 years ago. Get over it. No. It's like, how would you feel if you're used to living somewhere and all of a sudden, out of the blue, everything shoots up? Taxes, property taxes shoot the fuck up. The place that you're renting from, you know what I'm saying? That the rent goes up, or they sell the house that you're living in. And people will sit back and say that, you know, it's just that easy. Well, start renting. Buy. Come on, let's be real. I have good credit. I can go in a bank and actually, you know, walk out with whatever I ask for to purchase a house. But that's not everybody. And this is the point that I'm making. Everybody's not like you. It's that plain and simple. And I just think that at times we don't think about the little man. We don't. Matter of fact, it's to the point where we don't give a fuck about the little man. Straight up, I want to read something to you real quick. This is a comment that this person made in a video that I recently did, called "The City of Charlotte Sold Us Out." Right? I'm not going to say this man's name, but I just want to read this to you. And this is a lot of people's state of mind. A lot. This guy speaks on the behalf of a lot of people, specifically the transplants that's moved here. No disrespect for what I'm about to say. All this talk about standing up to gentrification, moving to another city because of bad traffic, and nobody cares about people being pushed out of their homes, etc. You're correct. Nobody, he put all caps in nobody, cares about them, and nobody cares about me or you. Because it's all about moving to a city where people can earn big money. So this is what it boils down to now. It's all about money. And it doesn't make a difference how many people are displaced. It doesn't make a difference how many people have lost their home, their lifestyle. How many people have nothing but memories to cling on to because their neighborhood is gone due to gentrification. so that they can either, excuse me, let me take it back. So to where people can earn big money so they can either keep up with inflation or beat it all together. How can you keep up with inflation? Straight up. And when does it get to the point where enough is enough? You know what I'm saying? Like when a loaf of bread becomes $20, when will you then make a stand? Will you then say, yo, enough is enough, goddammit? Or beat it all together? What do you mean beat it all together? What, you gonna start printing up your own goddamn money? How do you beat inflation? Straight up. Oh, I know. You keep on running in that gerbil wheel. Running, going nowhere. Straight up. You're not going anywhere because you cannot beat inflation. I want to really hear this. I hope this person comments and on this video and explains to me how in the hell can you beat inflation? And why would you want to keep up with inflation? Don't you understand that the 1% that control this world is fucking with us? They're seeing just how far that they could push us. And you're falling for this shit. Yes, it's all about individualism and capitalism. No, it's not. It's all about unity and love. This is what the powers that be want to make you believe, that it's all about individualism, separatism, being separate, and looking at your next door neighbor and saying, you know what, that person's going through that shit, I'm good. This type of mentality is the reason why we're where we're at right now, because it's all about individualism and not unity and love. Damn right, money is king. Oh really? Oh really? So natural resources is not king? Love is not king? Family is not king? Caring and being a humanitarian is not king? You allow money to rule over your life? Money that human beings have printed? That is 75% cotton, or let me take it back. That is U.S. currency, which is 75% cotton, 25% linen, with white, racist, dead president stamped on it. That is your king? And my question to you is, what would Jesus do? For those that are, this is crazy, for those that are religious, what would Jesus do? Would Jesus be satisfied with these companies coming in and gentrifying neighborhoods, putting people out? So, and those same people that they put out, it's not like they're building condos and houses and townhomes to bring these same people back in. No. They put them out because of the fact that these same people that lived in that neighborhood can't even afford to live in the neighborhood once it's gentrified. Would Jesus, if you believe in Jesus, would Jesus like your attitude? Because last time I checked, Jesus or God is king. But hey, who am I? Who am I? You know what I'm saying? Like, I read the Bible, I study the shit. But you know what I'm saying? So I guess I'm about to contradict myself, because in Mark chapter 12, verse 17, Jesus said, render unto Caesar what Caesar, and God's was God. I'm just trying to understand, why is it that God needs money? Or Jesus at that? Why are we giving so much power to money? Because money is not the root of all evil. People are. Because people created the U.S. currency. Not demons, not devils. People. Your problem is that now this guy's telling me what's my problem. Did I even ask you what my problem? Did I even say, yo, what's my problem, my man? But you know me better than I know myself. I don't even know you. So how are you gonna sit here and tell me that I have a problem? And tell me, and have the nerve and the gall to tell me what my problem is? That's crazy to me. Let me read on, man. Wow, yo. Your problem is that you care too much about people when they don't even care about you. So you know me every day? You know what I'm saying? You know my associates, you know my friends, you know my families. My family? You know people that I talk to at the grocery store, at the gym? You telling me that all of the people that I talk to and I associate myself with don't care about me? That's a lie. You don't know what the hell you're talking about. Don't care about you. In case you're unaware, this is not a compassionate world we live in. Yes, it is. The people, they are small in number of people that are not compassionate. But this world that we live in is compassionate because it provides everything that we need, the essential things that we need in life, especially food and water. So I don't know what you're talking about. This is a very compassionate world that we live in. You're doing a lot of complaining about Charlotte, but the question is, what are you going to do about it? Nothing. It's nothing that I can do. The only thing that I can do, what little that I can do is say something, because I have a platform. You see, I'm not into this Jesus Messiah type shit. Like, I'm not here to save the whole world. I'm just here to tell people what's going on, to let them know what they're getting into before they get into it. That plain and simple. And the question to you is, what are you going to do about it? If you think that there's a problem, because you seem to, based on this this comment, it seems as though that you don't have a problem with gentrification. You don't. Yo, just the other day, right off of South Tryon, right on the news. I mean, those that live here know what I'm talking about if you keep up with the news. Just off of South Tryon, right in South End, a dude robbed a mailman, and they took the the main keys to lock, unlock mailboxes. Gunpoint, stuck them up. And I'm telling you, seriously, that's my word. That is the direct result of gentrification, because they gentrified that whole South Tryon. It used to be some projects all in that area, and they just tore them shits down, and now they're building townhomes. And where the mailman got robbed at is a new area, new community, townhomes right there, and they're very expensive to live in. And I'm not trying to justify or say what that dude was doing was right, because it was wrong for him to stick that mailman up. But I'm telling you, that's a direct result of gentrification, where people have been displaced out of their homes, and they don't have anywhere to go, and they don't have no money. And now they're like, yo, you know what? I'm gonna go around that corner and stick somebody the fuck up. And gentrification, seriously, I'll say in the infant stage of it, you know what I'm saying? No one never wins. Straight up. Like, Charlotte is still going through this process of where there's like projects right here, and then right across the street there's high-priced condos, townhomes, and houses and shit. What you expect is gonna happen, for real? That's just like a rapper that goes back into his community with money and gold chains around his neck and all the rest of that shit. I'm not trying to say it's right, but what do you expect to happen when the have-nots see someone that has something? Then once gentrification is over and the whole area is gentrified, then that's something different. Let me get back to this. Problem is you're facing, because the city, okay, hold on. I'm complaining about, moving to another city will not solve the problem you're facing, because the city you're moving to is going to have the same old shit. Then you're gonna bark about the city and its problems. That if I move somewhere else and I complain, according to you, about whatever problems that exist in that city, isn't that my problem? Like, straight up, like, I need a motherfucker like you every first of the month, because it seems like you're really contradicting with yourself based on what you said. This is not a compassionate world we live in. It seems like you're very compassionate when it comes to me. And if you're so caring and concerned about me, then every first of the month, I'm telling you, rent is due $16.05. Please help a nigga out. Again, no disrespect. You do mean to be disrespectful, based off of what you about to say right now. But you need to get your head out of the clouds and face reality. So the reality is acceptance, assimilation, and acceptance. The reality is to go along with hyperinflation. go along with gentrification. That's what the reality is. The reality is the wealthier get far more wealthier and the poor get far more poorer. That's what reality is now. And at the same time that I'm seeing all of this shit, I gotta shut the fuck up about it, because if I say anything according to you, I'm bitching and complaining. This is the mentality that a lot of people have, specifically transplants that have moved here to Charlotte or a lot of these southern states. And this is what the Charlotteans are, the native people that live, that are born and raised in these southern states that you all are moving to. This is the reason why they don't want you here. Because you bring your fucked up mentality with you. It would be something different if you were here to help and to embrace the city. You see, when I got here in 2009, I learned about the city called Charlotte. And I accepted Charlotte as being my home. And I met people that were from here, and they accepted me. I didn't come down here on some big willy shit like, oh, well, this is, I want this way and this that way, and y'all bitching and complaining about blah, 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 whatever. You need to get with the times. You need to make more money. You need to do that. Yo. City of Charlotte wasn't prepared for this influx of people. And it's that plain and simple. The traffic's gonna get worse. Worse than what it is, because you need to widen 77. Shit, you may need to build a new highway. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? The Department of Transportation definitely needs to focus on the light rail. You know what I'm saying? And really, like, put these lines out. Red line, blue line, green line, purple line, and orange line, or whatever. You know, other than that, man, gentrification is real. Property taxes have gone up. Everything is going up in Charlotte. You know what I'm saying? And it's going up everywhere, you know? Tampa, Raleigh, Atlanta, Jacksonville. It's just gonna get worse. You know, it's just that plain and simple, man. I hope you enjoyed this video. You know, I mean no disrespect. Go figure. I mean no disrespect to the transplants that have migrated here, that really have embraced the city, and they want to contribute to the city. They don't want to come down here with this egotistical, arrogant, narcissistic state of mind, like, you know, money rules everything. And you just got to get with the program, make more money. You know, if you went through the whole process of gentrification and shit, and you got kicked out of your area, whatever, well, shit, make more money. Damn, no empathy. You don't give a fuck? It is what it is, man. People are gonna be people regardless. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna stop saying what I have to say. Period. If I see something, and something that don't look right, I'm gonna say something. That plain and simple. Other than that, I want you to like, comment, subscribe, and definitely share this video. Peace.